Hi guys, welcome to Love and Confetti, and today we're going to be doing some fun games with each other. We wanted to do a light episode today because we felt like our topics recently have been very heavy, talking about our goals and dreams and ambitions. So today we're just gonna have a few laughs and do this game. What's the game you have, babe?
Basically, it's the desktop version of the We're Not Really Strangers card deck. So for today, we're gonna be playing the relationship pack. And I don't know how many questions there are here, but we'll see.
Okay, I'm excited, and well, let's see who knows each other better.
Okay, so question number one is who do you think was more nervous on our first date and explain?
Oh, you. Yeah, you.
I
Yeah.
feel like me.
Yeah, you're the nervous one. I think at one point you're like kind of blushing and kind of like you're smiling a lot. And I know you because now that I know you better, is that when you smile a lot, you're nervous about something or you're
No.
kilig or shy about something. Yeah, so there's a lot of smiles happening throughout the night. Yeah, I think you were nervous. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're like my first ever date. Like date in that way, date. Yeah, but you were also the first person I ever matched with and met.
Yeah, and I did happen to match with your cousin too, so there was that awkwardness.
Yeah, but like you went on a lot of dates before me.
Yeah.
But I didn't go on a lot of dates before you.
I think you're also nervous because I showed up late. So you're probably nervous that I was gonna like not show up at all.
Ditch? No, I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't think you were gonna ditch. I was more like nervous, like how are we gonna be like when we first meet ever? And then I wanted you to come from like in front of me, but then you appeared from behind.
Yeah.
And that was like really weird because I had to like turn my head and then
Yeah.
yeah, that whole thing.
Were you nervous about my
Your height?
Yeah.
I'm not particular with height. I was kind of nervous that I was wearing like platform shoes. So I was scared that I might have been taller or something. But height isn't really something that I'm super particular with,
Well, thank
just as
God.
long as you're a bit taller than me.
Oh, thank God. Just so you
Yeah,
know,
because
guys, I'm no Chris Hemsworth, okay? Okay, next one.
um what do you think my perfect date night would be? Can I answer first?
Okay, answer for me, yeah.
I think your perfect date night would just be like a movie night and then we have like snacks and we kind of just cuddle and then we're in pajamas and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like just cuddling would be like your perfect date night.
I know you like that too. But not too much about the movies because you're not the biggest movie buff, but sometimes you'd enjoy like just sitting together in the couch and just cuddling or in the bed. The thing is, I also know you like the glam every now and then. You kind of want to dress up and you kind of want to put your makeup on, you want to go out and, go on the streets. For your case, you don't really care about the fancy restaurant. You only care about
Yeah.
if it's
I mean, I want the food
nice
good,
looking.
but I don't care if it's
Yeah.
expensive or not.
Yeah. You care about food a lot, but this isn't the perfect date night. Let me explain. Like, let's say I take you to the best place,
Ah,
but it's a hole in
I,
the wall,
I,
okay? You wouldn't take photos there. You wouldn't dress up to go there. It's just a nice food night to go there. But I think, that can be any day. But I think the perfect date night is for you, like, okay, we dress up, we go to a really nice place. Doesn't have to be expensive, but as long as it looks nice and the ambiance is there, I think that's what you like. You appreciate ambiance a lot.
I feel like, babe, like, because based on my experience with you, we dress up, we go to a place, and then we're like, wow, we're so tired after this meal, and wow, this dressing up was really tiring. Let's go home. It's not like
That's
we
true
finish
too.
our meal and we're like, yeah, babe, let's go party the night away.
That's
Wow,
true.
this is so fun. We're so young. Let's live.
Oh, I'm
We're
too
always
old
like,
for this.
babe, let's go home.
Well, no, I think just the meal and then the partying is like just party at home, like we just chill at home.
You know what? I feel like my perfect date night would either be something. I don't agree with you with a fancy meal because like
I'm
I
not
mean
saying
I wouldn't
fancy
mind it.
meal. I'm not saying fancy meal. I'm
Yeah,
more like
yeah, like
fancy
good food.
place. Like a
No, I
nice
wouldn't mind.
setting, a nice view, nice beach, maybe we
Hmm.
picnic by the beach and then we're looking at the ocean. And we're kind of dressed up, but we're feeling like the whole ocean vibe or a picnic
Mm-hmm.
in a park somewhere.
Hmm. If it was a fancy restaurant, I wouldn't mind. It's not my perfect night, but like I would want to go, but it's not my perfect date. And if it was like, let's say, picnic by the beach or something like that, I think I'd like it. but then it's more of like that's the daytime. So then what do we do at night kind of thing. I feel like my perfect date night just recently, maybe it's also because I've been stuck at home so much more and we're both kind of just like
Mm.
homebodies, whatever. Yeah, we like being at home. I feel like my perfect date night would kind of be like yours,
Yeah, I think
but
so too.
it's less of the movie, and I'd want like really good takeout, like all our favorite food. Maybe like we set the room up with fairy lights, something like that. And then, we watch a movie, but the movie isn't my focus. It's more like maybe we, I don't know, like play a game, something.
Yeah.
There's an activity
Yeah, I know what you
happening,
mean.
and then we
For
have
me,
like
I'm
all
more
our
like
favorite
about the
food
movie.
there.
It has to be a good movie. That I like. It
Oh,
has to be a good movie.
yeah.
Okay. Question then. Okay. Follow up question to that. What was our perfect date then? Like for you, what was the best date we've ever had?
I don't know.
Because early on, you told me like
Because
one
the
of the
thing is,
best
we
was
don't go on dates
we
a lot.
did, we did, we went on a lot of dates, babe.
Yeah, but babe, our dates are like, for example, we plan something and then before we're about to go, we're like, let's stay home na lang.
Not always, but yeah.
Let's cook food here na lang.
Not always,
A
but
lot of
yeah.
times, like yeah, but remember we were planning this like beach picnic,
Yeah.
and for months and months and months, we kept delaying it. For some reason, it never happened. And literally, like the beach is a 2-minute walk from your house.
I remember early on, okay, this was like our third or fourth date. You said that the best date we ever had was that time I took you on a picnic by the rocks. Remember? In the port of Estepona?
Yeah, but we didn't really have a picnic, babe. We kind of just sat there. And I
No,
feel like it
we had a
wasn't,
picnic the second time. The first time we didn't have a picnic.
no, we had beer and then we just went there and then just sat.
No, 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 no. We went there two times. The
No,
second
babe, the
time was your
picnic was
birth.
my birthday.
Then that wasn't early on. That must have been like
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. Anyway, but you said that was one of the best. And then me
I
personally, one of my favorite moments with you, I mean, not really a date, but we went together was the what was it? The Carnival of Cadiz.
yeah, I was gonna say that actually.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
pretty fun. Everyone was
I
drunk,
think
everyone was dressed up in
yeah.
like weird costumes. And we went as Starfire and Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Very,
awesome.
very yeah, that's so last minute.
Yeah.
I feel like that was my favorite date now that you mention it. I also like when we went to Carnival. The thing is we went home too early. Both days we went home too early.
Yeah.
I think the first one was because we booked an early ride going home, and then the second one was because was because you got dizzy from that ride.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
wait, but that
So
wasn't Carnival.
so we ended
That was
early.
the Feria of Sevilla. That's different.
All right, right, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's different. The funniest thing for me, like for some people, like they might be stressed or something if this happened to them. But basically, we didn't have our costumes ready, and there Danny was, sewing inside
No,
the car.
we made it on the day.
And then finally we arrive, and then she's like sewing in a little park, okay, in a bench somewhere. And then there were birds flying around. She's like, "Babe, get those birds away! Shoot those birds!" I'm like, "Okay, okay." And I was like shooing them away with my bat. But for me, like that moment, that was the moment where I said, "Wow, this is perfect." Like I'm so happy.
Shooing the birds away
Just that whole that whole montage of things
because it was
happening. It
funny.
was
Yeah, it was like a
funny.
sitcom.
Yeah, I just like I wouldn't have it any other way. We don't have to have everything glitz and glammy. Sometimes we can be on the street just sewing, and I'm happy.
We literally made it, I don't know, in the morning, and then our ride was in the afternoon, and the party was gonna be afternoon until night.
We had to rebook our ride because we were late. Our costume
Yeah.
wasn't ready in time for the first ride, so we had to rebook it for the second ride.
Yeah. And when I say we made our costumes, meaning we bought clothes that were the same color as our outfits, we cut them up, and then we literally DIY'd it from scratch with very limited materials. Like we literally just had a sewing kit with like one needle.
Mm-hmm.
We had scissors, and that was it. We didn't have anything else.
And it was all done on the same day. That was awesome. Okay.
How important do you think birthdays and holidays are to me, and explain?
Okay. I think they're super important. I think you don't care about like what you do on certain days, like as long as you have something to show for it. Like for example, if it's Christmas, like okay, I don't care about the gifts. I don't care about any of that, but I care that we organized a nice dinner. It looked nice and
Ah, yeah.
fancy, and I took some nice photos of it. I dressed up for the occasion,
Yeah, yeah.
or like for example,
Yeah,
for
that's true.
birthday, I don't think you care too much again about the gifts. It's more about the experience you had that day.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you do? What did you do
Yeah,
differently
that's
from
really
your
true.
everyday? Yeah. So I think that's your priority.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for birthdays, I plan it from breakfast. Like it has to start off with a very nice breakfast.
Nice morning until nice evening.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Ariane's turn. What was the first thing you noticed about me? I don't know. Okay, notice about you like your photo, like swiping
I
on
guess
you.
in person or in general, I don't know.
Okay, if it was like swiping, I don't know, babe. I keep saying like your face, but because it's not like there's a particular thing about your face that I'd notice first. If I see your photo, then I'm seeing it as a whole.
Hmm.
Get what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, let's
okay,
do
fine.
let's do
So yeah.
two cases, in person and online.
Okay, online. I don't know what else. Very guapo.
Okay, and in
And then
person.
I just called dibs. And then in person, like the first thing I noticed about you was your voice because you came up from behind me.
Okay. I don't think that's what the question entails. It's not
Okay,
what
okay.
caught your attention.
Okay. So then fine. First thing I noticed about you while we were talking is that you were very blunt or like frank or like
Yeah.
open. So directly when we started talking, you were like opening your entire life story in like a really long paragraph. And I was like, what the heck? Like, wow.
I'm an
So
honest
then
guy.
so then but that made me also want to open up to you, so then that's why we started talking more. So
Yeah.
if in person you were very, I'd say like not a people's person like that too, but then you were what's the word, like adaptable, and like you didn't mind being put in that situation because when you came we were with a lot of people. We were in a group of, let's say, 7 people, something like that. Those people I met for the first time, those people you met for the first time, we weren't expecting those people, and yet we were in a group, and those people were like asking you a lot of questions, and then not everyone is okay with like being grilled and like, hello, I just arrived. Like I'm a newbie. Like props to you that you were okay with that. It's not like you harbored also like ill feelings after, like normal person, like okay, you'll do it on the spot, but then after it's like, oh, why did you let me do that kind of thing.
Oh
You
no.
you know, like after you were kind of like, fine, yeah, it was cool. And
I
then
mean,
you had to
if
cook
it
for
was
everyone.
a test, I'd pass the test, honestly.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
So it was like, I like that it wasn't hard for you to adapt
Hmm.
or to be okay with like a weird situation. You didn't make me feel bad for putting you through that kind of thing.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
My turn. What assumption did you make about me that turned out to be false?
Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one because I feel like I know you very well, and in the
Yeah, but
beginning,
in the beginning.
mm, I think the biggest assumption was that you weren't a sensitive person.
What
I,
do you mean?
I don't mean this like in an offensive way. Like, I feel like in the beginning, you didn't show your emotions enough. You didn't open up. You didn't show your vulnerable
Mm-hmm.
side, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
felt
Mm-hmm.
like because you didn't show your vulnerability, that you were kind of cold in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got to know you and once you got to be comfortable around me, then obviously that assumption was proven wrong because you're actually just a fluff ball inside. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely that. I don't think in the beginning I really felt like, oh, maybe she's a little cold, maybe she's not as expressive or emotional. And yeah, so I felt like you weren't a very sensitive person. You didn't express yourself enough.
Yeah,
And
I'm the most expressive person.
yeah, no,
Well, two
she
people I'm comfortable with.
she doesn't stop, guys.
I feel like that, like the coldness was a pretense. It's more of like I didn't want to show that I was too interested because I
Perhaps.
also didn't want you to think that I was super easy and you could just have it your way, and
Yeah.
kind of like as if I was like super easy to get.
Yeah.
I don't know, because
There
I kind of,
there was one
I don't know.
time
That's always
where
how I approach dating.
I felt a little bit bad because I think it was the time my dog died, and then I think you didn't really know what to do, and we weren't
Because
that close yet.
I've never had a pet,
That's
and I
true.
didn't
Yeah.
understand
So
what, I don't know, because like when my dog died, it was like,
yeah.
so then I didn't like, that's also how I felt about yours. Kind of like, Aw. And
Yeah.
then I didn't know what to say. And then I had to ask Athena, what does that feel like? And then she said like something like, just imagine his brother died. Like, like another brother, something like that. So I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, okay, so then I could kind of like, so okay, if I had another sister and she died, then I feel,
Yeah.
like this. But then
That's why.
even if I know that that's how you're
But
supposed
we
to feel
were
like,
we at that stage we were also not like that many months in together. So,
yeah,
and I guess you didn't know the importance also of Duran to me. But like in that
yeah,
moment, I was so down and I felt like I needed you more.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess that's why I had also that assumption like she's not very sensitive, is
Mm.
she? So, but yeah, you've proven me wrong, and I'm sorry if I felt
Hi.
that way in the beginning. I'm sorry
Yeah,
if I
but
thought
you,
that
you never
way.
said that to me ever before. So this is the first time.
Yeah, I guess it never came up before, so I never had the
I
opportunity to
guess.
say that. But
I'm
anyway,
sorry.
no, it's okay. I love you.
No, because before, like, I really didn't understand pets.
Yeah, I know. No, I
You know,
know.
I had fish. They all died. I
Yeah,
had whatever.
yeah,
They all died, and then it was kind of like, oh, okay,
yeah.
they
And now
died.
you know. Now I'm very
Yeah,
happy
yeah. Now
because
I
you really
understand.
have like you have your three dogs and you love them to death.
Yeah,
So it's amazing, right? It's a different feeling
yeah.
once you know. Okay, next one.
Okay, next one. Ariane's turn. On a scale of 1 to 10, how open do you feel I am with you? Explain. Okay, so you're asking me on a scale of 1 to 10, how open do I feel that you are with me?
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like you're a 9.
Okay. Why a 9 and
And
not a
it's it's
10?
it's not, I know that you're not hiding things from me. Maybe it's because I don't know, is it a guy thing that like you don't count the little details of your day when you're talking to me? For example, to give you context, when I talk to you, every single detail of my day, I tell you from the moment I wake up, this is what I did, blah, 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 blah. This is how I felt about whatever happened. But when you tell me, it's more of like, it's a summary. Babe, I had a good time. I did this, and that was it. Like, story over in like 30 seconds. So I don't think that you're hiding. It's more of like, I don't think you're as
Thorough?
what's the word, like, yeah, like like detailed. But I feel like that's also you as a person, so it's not something I hold against you. Also,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a 9 because I think that you have like certain feelings that you don't always express to me about,
I guess
like
sometimes, yeah.
first, yeah, for certain things, like because for me to you, like everything, like if scale of 1 to 10, I'm 15 with you, but you to me is like, I know that there are certain things that you aren't telling me, but I also don't want to pressure you and like force it out of you. So I'm like, if it comes out, then it comes out, but on the inside, I know that there are things that you're not fully expressing, or maybe you haven't come to terms with it, maybe you haven't like processed that emotion,
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
think I think in my case many
You
times
get what
I
I mean,
don't tell
right?
you something right away because I want to digest what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes I eventually tell you a lot of things. I tell you so many things, but
yeah.
sometimes I just want to keep it to myself for a bit because I need to like digest it. So I guess
I get
that's
it.
my thing.
Yeah, but I know that it's not like you wanna hide something or you're not comfortable telling me. It's more of like a personal thing, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'd say
yeah,
a 9.
I guess it's just my personality.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so wait. So this was level 1 frenemies. There's 6 questions. We finished all 6. And now I think there's gonna be like a level 2, level 3. So level 1 is frenemies, level 2 is close friends, and level 3 is BFF.
Okay.
So we're gonna do level 2. Let's do 3 questions from close friends and then 3 questions from the last one.
Okay.
Okay. Aryan's turn. What do you wish we did more of? What do
Okay.
I wish
So
we
what do you
did
wish
more
we did
of?
more of, babe?
A lot of things. I think it's LDR.
Yeah.
So I wish we took more photos. I wish we did more activities that are for both of our personal growths. Like, for example, I'm reading something and then you're reading something and then we exchange. It's so nerdy, but like we exchange our thoughts or
Mhm.
something like that. Like something that's more deep or okay, for example, like so yeah, real life recent scenario is like when we are planning for our 2022. It's different when I'm doing my thing and you're doing your thing, and we kind of just update each other on like what we wrote or something. It's different if we were planning our year and we were both together so that we could both like,
Work
I
on
don't
it
know, like
together.
work on it together. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's also, I don't know if I said it already, like take more photos together, and
For
I guess like do more like, I wish we created more content together, I think, because
yeah.
I feel like that's like so fun. And then, you know, like there's a lot of like those cute, not the fake ones, huh, but like, you know, those pranks, stuff like that, that I'd want to like do on you, but then
I mean,
like it's not fun if it's online.
yeah.
Like
No,
it's different, you know, a genuine reaction in person is different from being online. Or like, I don't know, just little things, like for example, like for reels there were like really cute couple things. For example, I twirl and then I change my outfit and then we're in a different place. I
okay,
mean,
I
because
agree with you.
everything
Like,
else.
I agree with you, but for me, it's not really about the content. I just wish we did more outdoor activities together, like, just outdoor.
Oh yeah,
Like we're
that
out
too.
together, walking around the city together. Dropping by some cafes together, going biking
Yeah, that.
together. Swimming in the
Yeah,
beach
yeah.
together. Like outdoor stuff. Because the thing is,
You know
like,
that we've never ever gone to the beach together.
we have, we just,
Like we've never swam together.
we don't swim.
No, babe.
I
No,
don't think
but
we've
even
swam together.
like
Period.
we went to the beach and then yeah, because when I was in the water and then you were taking photos of me. And that was it.
It was also winter or and end of fall or something.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
was
It was
getting really
cold.
cold. So I don't think it was the time to
Yeah.
swim, right? But anyway, in general, I feel like, I kind of want to go mountain hiking one day. Just activities. I want to do
Hmm.
activities outdoor. Okay, next one. Your turn, I think.
Okay. What's the most romantic thing I've done for you recently? I don't think I've done anything romantic recently.
Recently, we've been more vanilla. We haven't been like out of the way, like I don't know, because like for example, like last year Christmas or Valentine's or
Right, right.
something, we'd go out, we'd go all out and do like little comic strips. I did a comic strip for you. One birthday I did like a museum tour for you. And then
Yeah.
for you and for me, I think you also did like a comic strip yourself, different kind, different
Yeah.
style,
Digital art thing.
digital art, yeah. And then God, I forgot. There's a lot. Most romantic thing you've done for me was
Recently.
recently. You know what, babe? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything. And
So
I no,
mean.
you're very
What about
romantic in general. It's just that you haven't really done like something in particularly romantic,
okay,
like
fine.
over the
Okay.
top, because you've set a very high standard before. But
Yeah, that's true.
like recently, I think like in a year you haven't really done anything like super like romantic.
Fine, fine. What about Christmas gift na lang?
Well, okay. So the best, okay, not romantic, but one of the sweetest things you did this year was you got me something I really needed, which was headphones. I needed these like I was asking for Bluetooth headphones.
No, you didn't ask for it.
I didn't ask for it. I was
You
looking
just
for it
mentioned.
and I mentioned it
Yeah,
in
yeah.
passing. And yeah, she got me these amazing Bluetooth I think Bayos or something it's called.
No, don't say the brand, babe.
Oh, I won't.
Don't say the brand na lang.
Okay, anyway, she got
'Cause-
me these really amazing headphones and they're awesome, and I just take them everywhere now. Like when I'm walking, when I'm doing tasks, even when in the kitchen I'm listening to something. So I'm so grateful for that.
okay. Arion's turn. What song best describes our relationship? Yeah, why is this hard? Um,
Okay,
can I turn
big
the question to you?
big problem with us is that we don't have a song. We actually never really listened to music together, and we kind of have
Yeah, cause
conflicting tastes.
yeah, we don't have the same taste.
Yeah, we have conflicting tastes. Like for example, when I sent her music early on, and I thought it was like super sweet and all that, and then she was like, "It's nice, but it's a breakup song." I'm like,
Yeah, cause you sent me uh, doesn't happen when it's raining. Is that
it's
Dreams or something like that?
Dreams by
I'm like,
Fleetwood
it's a
Mac.
breakup song.
Yeah,
You
true.
said, you said like this song reminded me of you.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like, oh,
what
that's sweet. It's a breakup
the?
song. Anyway, and then when you send me music, you send me High School Musical and
When have I
Hamilton.
ever sent you High School Musical? Excuse me.
You have excuse me, and you send me Hamilton, and you send me all these musical stuff,
I don't
which
send it to you. I showed it to you when
yeah,
we were
and then you
together.
sing along with it too. So it's like
Ah, yeah, it's cool.
anyway, point is we haven't really found common ground with music at the moment. And I guess we also
Yeah.
haven't tried to yet because
No,
it's
it's
not
not
that
like
we
we listen
can't
to music together.
find common ground because I know we can eventually because music is universal. Some people like
Yeah.
certain songs, right? But in general, we haven't really tried. So that's the problem.
Yeah, it's not like we dedicated a day to listen to
Yeah.
music and stuff.
Yeah. I don't think there's any particular song.
Okay, let's skip this question. This
Yeah.
is the last one, huh? So, okay, Danny's turn. What recent experience made you feel closer to me?
I think the Notion thing that we did together. I would say that.
Oh, okay.
That was a pretty good
Okay.
one. Yeah, because that one.
Even if we didn't finish it.
Yeah, yeah. No, even if we didn't finish it, at least there was bonding time and we were helping each other. So I felt like that was really good. So yeah, for me that was our recent bonding experience.
No, basically we were planning 2022, and then we were like reflecting on our
Yeah,
years and
exactly.
blah blah blah. All the past episodes that the past 3 episodes is
Yes,
what I mean.
exactly.
Okay. Okay, so now we're changing our level. Now we are in BFF level. Yay.
Yay.
Okay. So Arion's turn. What don't I give myself enough credit for? I think I can't pinpoint a specific one. Maybe I'd say like you don't give yourself enough credit for all the things you do for your family. No, because you're always like, yeah, but it's okay, kind of like that. But then you don't like really, like, yeah, I do it. You're not.
I guess I don't know. I guess because I see it as my duty. You
Yeah, that's
know,
why. See, so that's why. Get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Or don't I give myself enough credit for? Um,
I know I give myself a lot of credit for cooking. That's for sure.
yeah, that's why you give yourself a lot of credit for a lot of things. Um, don't,
Hey, what's
don't
that supposed to mean?
yeah, because you're always like, yeah, babe, I'm the best. You need something done, I'm the best. Don't give yourself enough credit
Babe,
for.
because you ask some really simple things like, babe, do you know how to change a light bulb? Duh, yeah.
It's not like that's something that I do. It's not something I've encountered. Have I ever like personally changed a light bulb? Then I wouldn't know how.
Oh gosh, dear Lord.
Okay. So yeah, wait, I'll skip. This is a hard one. Okay,
Okay.
Danny's turn. Is there anything you still don't know about me that you wish you did?
Gosh, I think I know pretty much everything about you. I guess the one thing I really want to know about you is how it would feel like to be living with you. I mean, that's
Okay.
obviously we only had 1 month together, living together for a bit, and that was a very short time, right? So it wasn't enough to like really learn about each other's habits and perks and stuff. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we need time to live together and I guess learn about each other through that
Mm-hmm.
experience living together.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Ariane Stern, what goal would feel best for you to accomplish this year? How can I support you in that? I have lots of goals, dude.
But what can I
Okay.
do specifically for these goals? Because a lot of goals can be like you do them yourself, you accomplish them yourself. What can I do to
Okay.
help you with one particular goal?
Okay. Can I mention like a few?
Shoot.
A lot. So yeah, like
She's putting me
number
to work,
one, really.
guys.
Okay, number one, relationship wise, get to Barcelona. How can you support me in that?
Well, to make sure you have
What? Yeah,
proper
to make sure
stay
I get there.
here, yeah, to
Yeah, but like,
proper
but help you
paperwork
through
and
the
all that.
process
Help you through the process, yeah.
and find a way into Barcelona
Yeah,
without the hard stuff.
yeah,
Number two, podcast.
I know.
Okay, road to 100 episodes. Number three, Instagram content. You're always helping me with that, but I guess
You want me to be more on hands, I
I
suppose?
mean, it's not like you can do anything. Like we're literally apart. So it's not like you're
Well,
taking my photos,
I
you're taking
guess
the
when we're
content
in
with me. So
in person, I'll be more on hands as well. So
yeah, but I'm sure you will.
yeah,
It's not like it's a super hard thing. We kind of just go out and then, babe, can you take my photo? Okay, like after 5 shots, we're like, okay, let's go. So it's not like, those like take 100 photos and then I'm not satisfied and then let's take it again and again and again. And they ask for something really complicated. And I'm even the one who wants to like stop now. And then you're always like, no, babe, we have to take more.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I don't want to.
Hmm.
YouTube, I guess. But it's more of like, I think YouTube is more of your priority than mine.
I, yeah, YouTube's for me, like my channel, my gaming channel. I want to grow, and
Yeah.
then with the work I'm doing also for other people, I want to be better at YouTube. So
Yeah.
know the inner workings and stuff.
Another goal would be income, but then, something I'm working on and
Yeah,
moral support, I guess, from you.
yeah,
I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think this is the last, no?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
Well, this is a nice closer.
yeah,
So my question to you: what about our relationship are you proudest of?
I think what I'm most proud about us is how we don't give each other a hard time despite what people would think is impossible. So long distance, we first of all, we didn't intend to be long distance for this long. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When Danny left, it was still no virus anywhere. There was no virus. Everything was fine. She had the intention of coming back soon. I had intention to visit her soon. And then the pandemic hit, and the whole world was like plunged into like this awful situation. And I've heard stories of many people breaking up, many people suffering through the pandemic. Not being used to being apart, even like divorces. Some big things. And I'm just proud that we've gone through all that and we're still going through this, and we don't make each other feel bad for something we can't control. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to start blaming you and getting mad at you or making you feel like crap because of a situation that is beyond our control, right? And of course, it's sad. Like, we're allowed to feel bad about things we can't control. But instead of focusing on that, I'm just happy that we prioritize making each other happy. So that I'm really, really proud of. Like, I know many times you go out of your way, you do something for me, even if it's like the smallest thing, it's going to make me happy, and you do it despite
Mm-hmm.
being, thousands of miles away from me. And I guess I don't feel that distance too much because you're always making me happy. And I hope that I'm doing the same for you, because I hope that I'm trying to make you happy, and I hope that you see the efforts I put in to make you happy. So I'm proud about that aspect of our relationship, that we just don't put each other down for things we can't control, and that we just try to keep each other happy, and all that.
Can I answer this question?
Sure, shoot.
I think the thing I'm proudest of is how we're so open with each other, like brutally honest, but not the ugly kind where, I tell you insults or whatever. It's more of like I can be super, super honest with you. And if we have conflict, we can pin it down to like what we're actually fighting about. So, for example, if you're not doing something, I don't give you crap for that thing. It's more of like, because you did this, I feel that it's this, even
Mm-hmm.
if it's not apparent. So, for example, something that I give you crap about is your schedule. Let's say it's a source of conflict. Not conflict like we fight about it, but it's something that's, I guess, whatever. It adds friction. Not the bad kind, like it causes a fight or something, but little friction. And then, for example, let's say I don't get mad at you about like, oh, you always sleep late, period. It's more of like you're sleeping late, and because you're sleeping late, let's say it makes me feel like, let's say you're not taking care of yourself, kind of like that. So it's not like our fights are, I guess, superficial. Or for example, let's say we didn't talk today, or we haven't spoken properly for a week. Maybe if we were both more immature, it would be like, you don't care about me, or maybe it's more like you're not prioritizing me, something like that. But it's more of like, when I approach you, and the way I would say it to you is, we haven't talked this week and I don't feel that connection. Like I feel like we're drifting apart, or I feel like I don't feel connected to you, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, not a lot of couples have that awareness to go deep on what the issue really is. A lot of times they go very shallow, like, they pinpoint at the act itself.
Mm-hmm.
But what we try to do, what I consciously try to do is, get behind the layers, like peel the layers off and think of like, okay, but what does this make me assume, or like what does this make me feel like,
Mm-hmm.
or what does this make me think or worry about, something like that. So I feel like that, and like being really honest with each other. That's why like I don't like, we're long distance, but I've never like had a reason to doubt your fidelity or whatever. Like I know that you're not going to cheat on me is what I'm trying to say. And then, that's usually like issue number one when it comes to LDR.
I don't have
But I
time.
know that because, yeah, but I know that because you're very like,
One
you're so
girlfriend's
open
enough,
with me.
guys.
Okay, but I know that because you're so like honest, it gives me like reassurance that you're not hiding anything from me,
Yeah,
like even with the most little things. So
I get what you mean. Yeah,
ah,
I, I, I love you. You're the love of my life, babe.
they literally every single episode you always insert something mushy.
I have to. You're the love
Not.
of my life.
Okay. Anyway, that said, I think that ends this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was new. This was fun.
Yeah, something lighter, guys. Something relaxing, and maybe, if you have a partner, you could try to do the questions with them too. So play along with us, guys, okay?
Okay, this has been Love and Confetti. We'll see you in the next episode.
Okay, see you guys.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye bye.